Here with UFC middleweight champion Dricus du Plessis, back in Australia for your second fight, and they bring you to the beautiful and iconic Bondi Beach here at Bondi Icebergs. What's it like to be back?
Yeah, absolutely amazing. I mean, you know, being in Perth and coming to Sydney, it's almost like two different countries, but incredible. I mean, Sydney is going to have to, you know, really live it up and step up to beat that Perth crowd. It was the atmosphere in that arena was insane, but I've no doubt it's going to be exciting. It's amazing. Place is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's incredible to be great to be back.
Perth's beautiful. Sydney, I think, is even better, but I'm a little bit biased. But I want to talk to you a bit about footy. I'm a washed-up ex-rugby league player. I know you love the Springboks and you're a big fan, and the Springboks were actually ringside in Perth. What's it like to have the support of them, and how much do you love watching the rugby union?
Yeah, I mean, you know, with myself, I've quite a few good friends in the Springbok team. I really look up to the guys, and we have such a close relationship. You know, we are representing South Africa on the world stage, and you know, I take so much inspiration from them.
Yeah.
You know, the way they inspire the country, and I strive to be that. A guy like our captain, Siya Kolisi, probably one of the greatest captains ever in rugby. To learn from him, and you know, we're good friends, and you know, I've been a rugby fan my whole life.
Did you play any rugby?
I played rugby.
What position? I'm interested in that.
I was a flanker.
Flanker?
Yeah,
right, okay.
I was a flanker, and you know, that was my dream, becoming a professional rugby player up until the fighting became the new dream. But you know, it's incredible to have, you know, when I walked out there with a guy like Eben and Sia, having them not only ringside but walking out with me, it was having heroes in not even only in the country, in the world, walk out with you to the biggest moment of your life. It was a spectacular moment. It was incredible.
Pretty awesome. Now, you got through Whittaker, our own Aussie, and then Adesanya in Perth, and you've had a lot of outside noise, you know, with both of those fights and throughout your career, but you've, I suppose you've proven the critics wrong with your fights. How do you handle that?
Yeah, I think, you know, I know what what it's like to be the favourite. I've been the favourite, you know, when I was fighting before my UFC career. I've been the favourite, and in the UFC, I had to very quickly learn to deal with being the underdog.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, if I'll be the favourite in the next fight, it would be almost feel weird in a way.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't mind that. I always say odds don't make fights. You know, fighters make fights.
Yeah.
The odds. You know, the more they doubt you, the easier it is to prove them wrong. But no, we saw the crowd in Perth, we saw the crowd in Canada as well. You know, at the end of the day, I'm here to entertain people as a fighter. You know, people do love characters. They get to know characters and they like that. But at the end of the day, I'm a fighter and I'm here to entertain doing that.
Yeah.
And you know, that's my primary job, and that's what I care about.
And you're an absolute beast. You're doing a great job. Now, you're taking on Sean Strickland. Last time you fought him, 5 rounds, one on decision. What do you expect this time around against him?
Yeah, I think it's interesting. Always interesting when you have a rematch, because now both guys know what to expect. They know how hard this guy hits. You know, in a title fight, especially for me, when it was my first title fight, his first title defense, I think the first round, maybe 2 rounds, was a bit more of a feeling out process, and almost in the 3rd round you could see we were comfortable in there. Now that we spent 5 rounds in that octagon, I think the fight we know what to expect.
Yeah.
But then of course you have the other side of that coin, which is you don't want to go in expecting something and they completely change the game plan. The same with us. So now everybody has that in the back pocket. The guy thinks we're going to do this, let's do that. And the only way to counter that is by being prepared for anything, and that's how I feel about it. You know, when we started this fight camp, you know, on a mental level and as a team, I decided, obviously, you know what he's good at, you know what he's not that great at. He's going to work on that, the same with me, but on a mental level, we decided that the first fight is irrelevant.
Yeah.
You can't go in there and thinking, oh, no, this... And
so you just put that behind you?
Put that behind me. Take the stuff from it that you know you can use, but it's not. It has nothing to do with this fight. It's not going to have any effect on the outcome. It's not at all. It's about this fight and being 100% prepared for this fight on every single asset of MMA.
We got a lot of fans in Australia here now, Dricus. You're doing a great job. It was a pleasure to interview you.
I appreciate that.
And good luck with the fight against Sean Strickland. And you can see it 9th of February on Sunday, live and exclusive on Main Event.